good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time this reach you, I greet you. You already know what this is. This is another installment of A Day with EJ. I know today's supposed to be Mental Health Monday, but to be completely honest with you, all the way straight down the pipeline, my mental health in the mud, right? Wet dirt, whatever you want to call it. I just got to give it to you straight like that. But that's neither here nor there. I want to say something, and I don't really know how people going to take it, how it's going to be received or whatever or whatnot. But I have to put it into the atmosphere so I can at least say that I said something. I've been getting hella messages. I'm talking about more messages than you probably will ever know concerning my situation and how I got in this situation. And I get it all the way. The only thing I don't get is all the messages about why don't you reconcile with your ex. And I want to tell you why. There will be no reconciliation. And let me be completely clear when I say this. I have no hard feelings. I harbor no ill will towards that lady. None at all. I love her to death. But we'll never do that again. We will never even be friends again because of how the situation played itself out. There's certain things that you can and can't do to people. And I'm one of them people that it's just certain stuff you can't do to me. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care how far we go back. I don't care no way, no shape or form, fashion, or however you want to lay it out. You can dress it up however you want to, but certain stuff you can't do to me. I'm not going to let you do it to me. And this one of them. See, my ex took time out her day to try to get under my skin by saying things to me that she didn't really mean. She didn't mean them at all, right? The lady told me I wasn't nothing and I wasn't going to be nothing because she was looking for a reaction out of me. Can't get that lady no reaction out of me. I'm a 2-time convicted felon. I don't have the luxury to get emotional with anybody. Nope. Emotions cause you to not think clearly. And when you don't think clearly, you make bad decisions based upon not thinking clearly. And I don't have the luxury for that. I got EJ. I'm not finna mess up my life and all of that because you want to see me emotional. Nah, that's the front end. The back end, man, people been talking down to me my whole life. How you love me, right? So you say you love me and you give me your all and this, that, and the third. And then you talk to me like I'm nothing, but you love me. I don't understand that, right? I'm Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toxic, but I ain't never gonna put my mate down, ever. I don't care what they do. I ain't never gonna put you down just to try to get a reaction out of you because that don't make sense. That is a toxic trait that I do not carry, and I'm not gonna carry it, not at all. I will give y'all the rundown of all the stuff this lady tried to do in response to what she did on trying to make it up. But I ain't even going to waste y'all time. What I'm going to tell you is there is nothing that you, me, her, the kids, EJ, the world, the internet, cyberspace, outer space, whatever space can say to me to reconcile that issue. I don't have a problem, but I'll never put you in a situation where you can do me like that again. Now, you put me out. That was embarrassing enough. But then you talk down to me after you put me up when I didn't really even do nothing to you. Nothing. No cheating, no acting out, no screaming and hollering, no none of that. Man, I have too much that I'm looking forward to even take time out of my day to indulge in that nonsense. And that bother people because they want you to be indulged in the nonsense. They want you to be in everybody's business and have a personal opinion about things that don't matter to you because they have no bearing on your real, regular, everyday life. And I don't get it. Well, I do get it. I don't understand it, but I get it. There are people in the world like that. I'm just not one of them people. I ain't no making up because I didn't do nothing wrong. So I'm standing on that. It's been said to me all the time when you deal with women that you're either going to be happy or you going to be right. And I just keep hearing it, and I just keep hearing it, and I just keep hearing it. But I just can't do it. I'm going to be right because being right make me happy. You should see some of these messages. Oh, you're just being stubborn and this, that, and the third. I'm not being stubborn. You going to put me down, right? When I ain't did nothing to you, right? So, given the situation that you feel like that in another setting, you might act the same way, looking for the same form of attention. I'm not putting myself in that situation. Who do that, right? Now, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, searching for a different result. I'm crazy, but I ain't that crazy. Not at all. See, love and common sense don't go together. I use my common sense more than I ever use my love, and people hold that against me. Like, it's the weirdest thing ever. I take time to think before I open my mouth and say something, and people hold that against me. But I understand how powerful words are. Sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's a lie, right? Let somebody say the right thing to you at the right time and watch how wrong it feels. I know it to be a proven fact. Yeah. See, I got a scar on my stomach, right? And I got talked about so much. I got picked on and this, that, and the third, right? Until I got so comfortable with being picked on that it didn't bother me no more. Nothing you could say to me about my scars and war wounds and tattoos, none of that is going to bother me. But it took a long time for me to get right there. Yep. Long time. Like years. Right. And I had this scar over 30 years. Probably took me 5 or 10 of the 30 to even come to grips that I'm going to be stuck with this scar. And all of the things that people had to say to me, my friends, my family, my associates, people that didn't even know me in real life, man, say anything to you, any dirty name that you could think of. And do you think under any circumstances that I'm going to entertain that type of nonsense with somebody that I'm supposed to love? Not never. There will be no reconciliation. See, I blocked that lady on all forms of my social media. I left one option open for her to use, and that was the one that she said she wouldn't use. See, I look at relationships and all of that like you a team, you business partners. Y'all are working through life to make everything happen the way that it's supposed to happen. But I'm noticing that it don't really be like that. You don't be having a teammate in your mate. I want my mate to be my #1 fan because I'm going to be her #1 fan. She's not going to have to tell me to be her #1 fan. It's not going to have to come up in conversation or none of that. I am going to do that because I give what I want to receive. People reached out to me, man. I just want to put this out here. I had a lady reach out to me and tell me that. I swear for the Lord, this just had to be the silliest thing ever, but it just kind of was what it was. I had a lady straight reach out to me and tell me that it doesn't matter, right, that your mate not your #1 fan. Well, it do to me, right? And if your mate is giving you 110%, then that's the best that they can do. Well, I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. But if you giving me 110% of something that I didn't ask for and 0% of what I asked for, then that 110% don't add up to nothing. It just look good on your paper. It don't look good on the score to what we got going on. And I know I'm not supposed to be keeping score, but I am. You're supposed to keep score, right? You're not supposed to use the score against your mate. But yeah, you're supposed to keep score. You're supposed to know that you give and I give. You take and I take. And we call it even. But if I give what you want and you give me what you want me to have, then that ain't even. There's nothing even about that. I'll sleep on this floor before I call that even anywhere. And I don't have no problem saying it. Like being homeless is one thing, but being unhappy is a totally different one. I would prefer to be homeless than unhappy. I'm not going to let you steal my joy. You only live one life and you can't get back yesterday. So I'm definitely not going to let you take my joy from me at no point in time in life. I just want to say that. I just want the world to know that it was a conversation held between me and my ex. She'll never take that back. And I told her when she said it, that she'll never be able to take that back. I'm not mad at you with none of that. I'm not upset with you because I wasn't tripping with you. You were tripping with me because what you wanted was an emotional response from me. And you ain't never going to get one of them because I think before I speak. I don't have the luxury to be emotional with you. I keep saying that, and people don't get it. Man, I'm a 2-time convicted felon, man. My 3rd strike, they gonna get me out of here. And it definitely ain't gonna be for domestic violence. It definitely ain't gonna be with arguing with somebody's daughter that I ain't on nothing with. Nah, it's not gonna be like that. Now, I might get a strike for defending myself, but I'll be able to fight that one. But I'm never gonna be able to defend I'm never gonna be able to get out of a strike that came from an emotional response. They came from an emotional place. See, people do a lot of things out of their emotions that they can't never take back. And they be feeling like somebody is supposed to forgive them because it's love involved. I can love you to the moon and back. If you do something that I don't do or I don't deal with, I'll never deal with you again. Has nothing to do with the way I love you. Has nothing to do with none of the stuff that come between us. The past don't matter or none of that, because you should have known before you did it that these were going to be the results, because if you were around me, I already played it out for you. And it just is what it is. Every woman I keep running into don't want to be a fan when I'm going to be your fan. I'm going to give you exactly what I want in return, right? How can I have a pop in social media and you don't want to help me with it? You can't be for me, right? How can I be on a mission to make my mama name live forever and you not pushing it with me? You not for me. If you take time out of your day to say something to me that you know you didn't mean when you said it, you just said it because how you was feeling on the inside and you wanted a response from somebody. You not for me. So let's get that clear under the way and hopefully understood so people can stop reaching out to me, asking me why I won't take that lady back, because that lady will never, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, the essence is pure when I say this, that lady will never get the chance to talk to me the way that she talked to me. I'm not going to put myself in that position ever again in life to do it with her. You get the chance to do it one time. I'm not going to give you the chance to do it again. And after you do it, you will never be able to take it back.